Hello everybody, I'm here on the ebook page for Strategic Thinking and Complex Problem Solving, Chevalier's book. I opened the PDF, which I recommend you do. It's a little easier to navigate than just reading it online. You have the option to open the PDF once you go to the chapter. Now you got a good sense of what this chapter is going to cover when you read chapter 9 for last week. True story. But this goes a lot more deeply into his approach, and he gives an overview in more detail of what's going on in the book. And he kind of lays it out in simple terms at first. And by the way, you only have to read the first 8 pages for Wednesday's discussion, and then the last 9 for Friday's discussion. Read through it carefully. There's Harry the dog again. And he does go into a little more details with the table you see here than the one you saw in chapter 9. So give it a careful look. And you will see a key term right there in that section title. And there's the abbreviation for it. Pay attention to that. And in general, give those 2 parts of the chapter a good read. First 8 pages by Wednesday for your discussion posting, and the second part of it, the last 9 pages. Now there is a reading guide here. Be sure to look at this before you start the reading. Okay? And some of it, these parts I just mentioned. And of course you have on Friday the reading questions, and they'll cover both parts of the chapter. Now let's go onward to a piece of writing I'm assigning, the first piece of writing for the course. Don't panic, it's short, just 2 paragraphs, 2 well-developed paragraphs, and you get to type it right here on Canvas. A box will open when you get ready to start the assignment. And you'll notice in the reading questions last week, I asked you about a problem you'd like to take a look at. Some of you mentioned personal problems. Some of you mentioned local problems, and a few of you mentioned global ones. Great. Now you'll just need to get a little more specific about what that problem is. Well, that's what I'm saying here. And keep in mind that this is the problem that is going to drive your writing through the rest of the semester. And you're going to apply what Chevalier tells you to that writing. So that's the plan. First paragraph describes the problem specifically. Second paragraph gets to why anybody else would care about the problem. And don't speculate, go be realistic. And this should be all your own thinking and your own imagination as far as the second paragraph. It's due Monday. If you're reading this Monday, it's due next Monday. There is a grading contract. I use contract grading on all major assignments and even some minor ones like this one. But this one's a foundation assignment for the rest of the course, so you could call it major, but just in a smaller way in terms of the word count. And there is a specific learning outcome for this. And I will love to hear from you if you have questions. Remember, over here on the class chat room, you can ask a question and score a couple of reading questions points in case you missed a reading question last week. Okay? Have a great week, and I look forward to seeing your discussion postings on Thursday and your second posting on Saturday with a response to your classmates' Saturday posting, as well as how you do on the reading questions. Have a great week.